Yes, that's what we hope will happen. There is fantastic atmosphere. It's loud, it's a big ground, it's full, and it's game 2 of this Paytm T20 trophy. We're coming to you live from the Barabati Stadium in Cuttack, just off the Mahanadi River. Maybe that explains why it is so humid. India will bat first. That is the Indian lineup.
And the South African lineup, they've made one change. Albi Morkel in place of Marshawn Telanga. So
there we go. Will we get a game as good as Fiki did in Dharamshala?
Bang on target, Kyle Abbott.
Controlled. Sunil Gavaskar talked about confidence. Waited. He was in control of that shot. Well, you get runs in many ways. Some distinguished, some attractive, some like those.
Well, as they say, never mind how they come as long as they go into the scorebook. Which means, oh, that's a boundary. You stray on the pads, you're going to be taken for runs. It could be either off the bat or off the pads, particularly if your fielder is in the 30-yard circle. And Rohit Sharma in the kind of form he is, and he's not going to miss out on that.
nothing for free, make them take the risks.
Oh, another day, might have got a hand, cut it off. He probably still did get a hand to it. They'll get a leg by. No, they won't. Up goes the finger. The only thing he had to consider was whether that pitched outside leg. It seemed straight enough for him. So Shikhar Dhawan looking for the pickup shot on the onside. Fails once again at the top of the order. And this is the wicket that will make South Africa and especially Chris Morris feel a lot better. So Shikhar Dhawan is gone for 11. It's 28 for 1. Have to do too much. Just whole line length.
Yeah, 100% Harsha, and the last thing you want to do when a new batsman comes to the crease is bowl him a nice friendly full toss. Is he out? He could be. Some miscommunication, and Kohli's walking off. He's not even hanging around for the decision. Morris has done the job again. He's picked up the ball on the boundary, he's thrown it in. The bail's off in a flash, and South Africa have got rid of Kohli.
Almost to the 30-yard circle. And there go the bails now, and he's well shot. I'm not sure he took the first run very quickly actually, so I don't know whether he thought of the second.
I think that's the reason why he kept looking back, because I think it was Rohit who called him for the second, and that's why as he walked away he kept looking back saying, well, there was no second run in it. That's what he was trying to suggest. But you're right, I think he took the first run pretty easily.
Oh, that's directed, that's gone. And once again, the brilliance in the field are counting for another Indian wicket.
Played with soft hands and take off. He's a goner. Superb work by David Miller. Fielding at point. And Rohit Sharma was playing deep in the crease, had to take off. And India losing the second wicket in this innings by way of a run out. Rohit Sharma, the man dismissed.
But to be honest, I didn't have to say too much. They know their games well, and they're the ones that have to do it out in the middle.
And there you go. It's another wicket. Lambati Raidu has missed a straight full toss. And why he's missed it? Because that was quick. Might look very simple, but when you're new at the crease, under lights, the ball straight onto the stumps can be difficult to play. Lambati Raidu has gone for duck. India in desperate trouble here. That's a good looking shot. Well done, JP Dumini. Oh no, it's gone and hit the rope. How quickly that has gone to the boundary. Bit of width on that occasion.
The left-handers must love this.
In and bang it in, hit back of a length, it's difficult to score. So he's run with his fast bowlers, and as you mentioned, Imran Tahir only into the attack for the second time in the 11th over.
Oh, he's played that shot really well today. The square drive, once again, just opening the face of the bat. Has that carried? Seems like it from the reaction of the keeper. Dhoni's walking. That's another wicket that's fallen. There's silence here in Cuttack.
He is back of a length, stays down. Q end, as Sonny mentioned, and I think that carries comfortably. So he'll be on his way, and South Africa will have their 5th wicket.
Yeah, I think the critical point there is when the ball lodges into the glove, you can see a bit of white under the ball. Very often you get confused whether there's been a bounce or the ball has landed on the turf before it lodges into the gloves. You can see plenty of white as the ball comes very close to hitting the ground and into the gloves. Should be satisfied with that. And there's that decision that comes in for him, as always. You know, as a walker started walking the moment that happened.
Catches the call, it's a soft dismissal. Imran Tahir strikes. Full length delivery. Raina looking to clear the man in the infield. Doesn't get the elevation. Finds the safe hands of Hashim Amla, the final man that India depended on. Top order batsman Harbhajan Singh generally bats about 3 or 4 overs remaining in the innings. And he's bowled it with a googly. He'll be on a hat-trick. What a delivery first up. Googly on target from Imran Tahir, and Harbhajan Singh had no clue. A celebration again, 2 and 2. What a night he's having, Imran Tahir. The crowd disappointed. Harbhajan Singh, a first ball duck. Disbelief here. And a terrific bowling performance.
Now he's come back and he's bowling brilliantly. There it is. Oh, nicely played. Nicely played by Ashwin. Boundary to end the over.
Up in the air, leg side. Another soft dismissal from India. Albie Morkel picks up another one. Caught by Duplessis at mid-wicket. That's the end of Akshay Patel.
Yeah, wickets tumbling like 9 pins here. Albie Morkel also striking. Akshay Patel gone for 9.
First 5 or 6 overs. Just a little disappointed with the way Shikhar Dhawan has looked. Forget about the scores. Just the way he's come out to bat. Oh, there it is. Goes to the bat again. Albie Morkel is having fun on his comeback. And it's Bhuvaneshwar Kumar who's missed another straight delivery. Ambati Raidu was the batsman earlier. 2 wickets in 1 over. And that was the last ball of his 4th over. 4 overs, 12 runs and 3 wickets now for Albie Morkel. He's had a good night. In South Africa, well, they've had a great night.
More difficult because you've got to cover that extra bit of yard. Another one knocked down. This time it's Ashwin. Full and straight. At decent pace as well. So India bowled out for 92. Ashwin, the last man, dismissed for 11. It's the second lowest score by India in a T20 match. The top scorer 22 there for Rohit Sharma and then Raina, but the others falling very cheaply. Outstanding with the ball. All of them, in fact.
What sport are we talking about?
Rugby. Inherently, all South Africans are rugby lovers. Here's the first ball. What's in... Oh, shot. How does a... Oh, how can he play with such arrogance?
It's no arrogant South Africans, Harsha.
Banana swings in.
Ball on the field is in. That's almost too simple.
Stuck in and play those moments against Ashwin really well and get the better of him.
Strike rate against Ashwin just 107.8. Now has the catch been taken? There's a man at leg slip, it has. But it's not AB de Villiers, it's Hashim Amla. And we talk about the big fast bowlers, it's the off spinner who's taken the first wicket. Hashim Amla has gone for just a couple. Excellent catch by Rohit Sharma at leg slip. And after 2 overs, it's 13 for 1. Well, it was tossed up, but the feet were beautifully used by Francois Duplessis. He was aware that the fielder was inside the circle at mid-off. So well as it was bowled, it was wonderfully played too. Oh, nice shot. We saw Faf du Plessis play that shot against Harbhajan in the previous over, and now he's played it. And again, it's a safe shot to play. This time it doesn't matter where the fielder is, because it's gone way over. And so after showing respect for a couple of overs, they're taking the spinner on now with the field restrictions. Just scooping it up now. The fielder takes the catch. I'm not sure he wanted to hit it too far. I just wanted to scoop it over the infield. And after playing a couple of exquisite shots, Francois du Plessis falls playing the very same shot. And India have a wicket. It's 38 for 2. And du Plessis is gone for 16 from just 14 balls.
It's a different kind of release. They'll get him another boundary. The variation gone wrong for Ashwin. And Akshar Patel, maybe Suresh Raina to bowl a bit of spin. Terrific delivery, it's gone straight. Heard the sound of timber. For the 5th time, he's got the wicket of A.B. de Villiers. And this is a real beauty to finish a spell. Outstanding delivery.
Tucked away leg side. Beautifully done from a JP Dumini. Excuse me. 4 more runs to the total.
Wicket of Ashwin, we've hardly seen him bowl the top spinner. We saw him in Sri Lanka getting wickets with the floater, the old-fashioned arm ball of an off-spinner and the traditional off-spinner. But to get AB there, it was a top spinner, not the dusra, the top spinner that goes straight off the seam.
Beautiful, beautiful piece of bowling as we see a slight hold-up in play here. Crowd that turned out not so happy with Indians' performance at the moment.
Well, this is not on. This certainly is not on. The play has been held up here. Well, alright, India were disappointing with the bat. This is not on from the crowd. 45,000 people in. Nobody wants to have a bad day on purpose. Just a bad day that a cricket team has had.
And this is really what has triggered this reaction from the local crowd here. Started with the match because at the moment they're just throwing water bottles, nothing too dangerous, and I don't think one bottle has reached it. Now this is where short boundaries help because they're a great distance away. The stands are about 30 meters away from the boundary rope, so none of them are being able to hurl that bottle onto the field of play.
We've seen 1 or 2 good throwing arms from the crowd, full 2-litre water bottles travelling a fair distance.
So at the moment it's 11 overs bowled, 64 for 3. We'll take a short break. KTM T20 trophy, the second T20, just interrupted by the crowd just throwing in the bottles. We are good to go now. The equation 29 required from 54. Suresh Raina has been given the ball. It's been disappointing from the Indian players, disappointing from the crowd as well. The bottles coming in. All set to go. With 29 required. Jiminy on 16. Behruddin on 6. On the bounce. Well, I'm just hoping this appeal is for the crowd. They're not going to get upset with this.
Because bottles were being thrown. And look at that. Now the cops are now at the ground and they're watching the match. What good is that? They should be up there in the stand from where the bottles were thrown. And that is exactly what should have happened immediately after the first instance. Then the repeat wouldn't have happened. They're not here to watch the match. They're all watching the match. The odd one is looking behind. Just look at them. They're watching the match. Is this what they're supposed to be doing? They're not. They're supposed to be in the. If you want to stop it, you've got to be right up in the stands from where it actually happened. So you would now be able to stop. There's no point just standing there and watching the match. You're not doing any good at all to the security. I think this is something that really needs to be looked at because this is such a blight on Indian cricket. This kind of situation, it's a blight on Indian cricket. India loves its cricket, and I've always said in the past that if you don't throw valuables when the Indian team does well, you've got no right to throw rubbish when they do badly. 70 for 3.
Security was still watching the ground and the balls was being thrown and play was held up. Well, just a couple of overs, one from Suresh Raina, one from Aksar Patel, and the players are going off the field. Sunil Gavaskar mentioned, and doesn't speak well of the crowd and their behaviour here. The 70 for 3, couple of overs bowled, and then the players are going off the field, and it's a game, set and match. South Africa have won the series. Just a confirmation, it's not been called off yet, it's been suspended, but there will be a cut-off time. But at this stage, with the Duckworth Lewis, the pass score after 13 overs, 55 is the target, 56. South Africa 15 runs ahead of the pass score.
The problem, play was delayed, was the bottles that have been thrown from the upper stands. Well, those have been cleared now. No spectators left there at the moment, so we should be good to go. A lot of the other crowd have left as well, feeling that it's not a case that's worthy watching from an Indian perspective.
Raina now. His delivery shown at 150.7 Ks. Big appeal, and up goes the finger. Shamsuddin. Baradeen is gone. It's the arm ball from Aksar Patel that's coming with the angle, getting his front leg a long way across. It struck him in front. No hesitation from the umpire.
I'll be looking for that delivery where I could go downtown.
There he does. He's heard you. Sean Pollock has gone many a mile.
So 1 run required for South Africa. Germany be hoping to knock it some side of the wicket. There he goes, over the top. 1 bounce for 4. And South Africa take the series 2-0 with a comfort.
With 1 more to play as well. Great performance here by South Africa.